Batman and Robin!
Notice anything different about us?
You want to put on this one?
I don't think that's Christian.
I don't celebrate Halloween.
You don't celebrate Halloween?
No, because it's the highest satanic holiday of the year. It happens at places like Bohemian Grove and lots of different places. Have you ever heard of Satanists?
Yes.
Of course he has. He's hunting them every night because he's Batman.
Okay.
You have to open your eyes to reality.
She saw herself living as a homesteader, which she told me was a lifestyle of self-sufficiency. That meant there was a lot to do in the farm. But I noticed it was mainly me doing it.
I was about to say, she doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Hello.
Here are the eggs from the coop. Hey, Adam.
Hey, who's that?
Daddy?
This guy I met named Patrick had an unresolved issue with his brother, who is the executor of their late grandfather's will.
If I'm going to be dating a gold digger, that shouldn't be allowed my money to protect it.
As long as you're with Ness, I'm not giving it to you.
Dude,
that's a
that's if she was a gold digger, but she's not. She's a penny pincher. She's a Jew about it, pretty much. If I,
To me, it's like, oh, well, that's an anti-Semitic stereotype. But it is a personal conversation with you and your brother, and I do want you to be yourself.
My brother would say a similar thing.
It would work?
Yeah,
Okay,
so, I mean,
so...
like, you should Jewish, like, me on things.
Yeah, I mean, if that's how you communicate.
But you see, we're going to broadcast this on HBO, so maybe you want to reconsider what you're saying, how you present yourself.
When I got home, Adam was already in bed, and by the time Angela finished her bedtime story, it was too late for mine. Does he ever ask about me or anything?
He doesn't even know who you are.
I'm acting like a dad, but I definitely don't feel like one. So how can I prepare Patrick for the feeling of sitting across from someone who is withholding an inheritance he feels entitled to? I had the actor playing Patrick's brother ask Patrick to help him move an old generator at his grandpa's barn. This grandpa is also an actor.
At first I thought it's the night owl.
And that's when the grandpa reveals that beneath the floorboards is a map leading to some gold that he had buried on his property years ago to avoid taxes. A bond strong enough that will result in this grandpa including Patrick in his will, just days before he drops dead of natural causes. Patrick and the old man had been searching for the gold for hours. Two men in the woods, building trust as only men do.
I'm always amazed how these people don't have anything to do. This guy has spent his entire day with Grandpa.
Patrick frequently cited changing his grandpa's diaper in his final years. I wanted Patrick to have a similar experience with this grandpa.
Sorry, man.
No worries.
All right, is there any mess back there I need to clean up on aisle 10 or anything?
Okay,
it was a beautiful moment.
I went to the hospital and saw my grandpa before he passed, and he wanted you to have some of his gold. I feel a little bit uncomfortable giving you the gold.
We're brothers, we're supposed to be working together. Just let me move on. Just let me have it.
It seemed like we had made a breakthrough.
What was that?
Bye, Adam.
Why?
I'm going to work.
Come on.
But when I got to the warehouse, Patrick wasn't there, and no one could track him down.
Maybe he has contacted his brother, had a nice talk, everything's settled.
He told me he was at an amusement park with his girlfriend. He said I could come join him for funnel cake if I wanted.
How can you say no to that?
But by the time I got there, his cell phone had died, and I couldn't find him. I never heard from Patrick again.
What? Seriously? Doesn't he know where he lives?
When your 3-year-old son goes into his room and emerges a 6-year-old a minute later, it can be hard to stay in the moment. So you need to have custom digital mirrors installed. The world around you has to move faster too.
Hey, she's actually
Seeds
working
that are
here.
planted one week have to be plump vegetables the next.
Google's really censoring a lot of stuff now
What do they have to gain?
because they're controlled by the devil. And the devil's, yeah, and the devil's biggest trick is to convince people that he doesn't even exist.
There's only so much you can do to deceive yourself. And even when you think of everything, there will always be things you forget.
Could have just removed it, the label.